remember, the big takeaway of multiple budgets, remember this is the 13th budget of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has been about the spending in social sector. One such sector is Awaas Yojana, which is the residential scheme, the home scheme of this government. Just look at this graph, which is very clear that it has been consistently going up. Financial year 2020, 21, 22, it of course peaked at that time. That is the year just after the COVID. 24, it did go down because, and then it went up last year. This time, the projection is 73K. It is likely to go up again because the sense certainly is that this is an area which needs more spending. This is the social sector. We have been speaking about it. That's what the larger focus of the budget is likely to be. Let me bring in Piyush now. Piyush, the Ayushman Bharat Yojana or Prime Minister Awaas Yojana, these are key focus areas of this government, and it becomes particularly important in the backdrop of the elections. 5 states which are going to polls, of which the BJP is very keen, particularly in ensuring that it is able to get its strategy right in the state of Bengal.
Well, that's right, Mari. You would remember that last time when Nirmala Sitharaman had presented the budget, we had seen the announcements having a huge impact on the elections, especially in Delhi Assembly elections. Remember that a huge tax relief was given to the common man, following which we saw how BJP had a very good performance in the state of, in national capital, and following which it was also able to form the government. And like you rightly mentioned that yes, the schemes like Ayushman Yojana, the schemes like Pradhan Mantri Kisan Nidhi Yojana, direct benefit transfers, all these schemes will have a lot of impact. The sources within the government, Maria, have indicated that the age limit could be decreased from 70 to 60 in Ayushman Bharat Yojana, which is going to give benefit to thousands of people who are above the age of 60. As far as Kisan Samman Nidhi is concerned, what we are also given to understand is that it could be increased from 6,000 to 9,000. So we can expect a 50% increase in that scheme. Also, apart from that, announcement in the sector of railways could be made. More than 300 new 300 new trains are likely to be announced. At the same time, more and more benefits could be given to the common man, the salaried person. More tax relaxations could be announced. It could be increased from 75% to 1 lakh if we talk about the standard deduction. So there are multiple things which we have already got the idea from economic survey, which has indicated country's growth between 6.8% to 7.2%. So all these things are likely to be announced, and that announcement will begin at 11 a.m. But before that, a lot of things have to happen. Right now, I'm present here at Nirmala Sitharaman's residence. Right behind me, you can also see the entry gate, and this is the place from where she leaves every time early in the morning. She goes to Finance Ministry, meets with the officials of Finance Ministry and her colleague who is the MOS Finance, and after that meeting, customary meeting, they also show the digital copy of budget. Photo op takes place at the Finance Ministry, and after that Nirmala Sitharaman along with her colleague goes to the President House, and today also she'll do the same thing. She will get the permission from President to table the budget, and after that permission there will be a customary meaty dahi exchange will also take place, that will be served by President of India Droupadi Murmu. After that she'll go to Parliament House where the cabinet meeting will happen, and then cabinet will pass the budget, and after that at around 11 a.m. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman is going to table the budget. Like we have already discussed, there are multiple reforms. Those are likely to be announced. More relief to common man will be given, and yes, it will have a lot of announcements which will be beneficial for, especially for NDA partners for the upcoming assembly elections in 5 states. So a lot of announcements are likely to be made. We'll have to wait and watch.
In all these 5 states which go to polls, none of them are NDA partner-driven state. It is, if you look at Assam, it is a full-fledged BJP government which is there in the state of Assam. But when we look at the big picture, Of course, that is from where Piyush is reporting from. There will be that shift which has happened from the briefcase that the finance ministers usually used to have to the transition which happened in 2018 to the Bahi Khata. Interesting image there again. Then it is also about the Dahi Chini to ensure that it's about good elements that will be presented in the budget. The feel-good budget should also be there. Another scheme, just look at this data, viewers, it's about the Ayushman Bharat. This is the health scheme of the Modi government, one of the key ideas of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and the budget for this one has been consistently going up. If you look at it, how it has been consistently increasing, keeping in mind how important this sector is. This is the health sector. We have been speaking about it. The housing and the health sectors are likely to see an increase when it is about the budget allocation.